At the start of the drama, we see the male lead, Xiao, who is going into a building, and that building is a blind date venue. As soon as she reaches there, a receptionist there gives her a small teddy bear in which a number is written, and taking it, Xiao sits in her seat. After this, many people come there for a blind date in front of her, whose requirements are quite different, but Xiao doesn't show interest in any of them. On the other hand, male lead, Chiu, also comes to the same building and takes his number card, in which 35 is written, and Xiao's number is 36, so both their numbers are close to each other. After this, when Chiu is talking to his blind date, Xiao is also listening to his conversation. Chiu says, "I work in a bank, and I've just come to China." After this, his blind date partner tells him, "I also returned to China 3 years ago, and I work in a corporate company." After this, they both start talking a lot and are telling each other about themselves. So Xiao, hearing their conversation, thinks, "Wow, this is a perfect match." But during this, Chiu says to his blind date partner, "I am not interested in you." Hearing this, Xiao thinks, everything was going so well between them, then why did he refuse this girl? Who comes for a date with such high requirements? After that, she goes from there and sits on a bench outside where it is quite dark, and after a while, Chiu comes there with a teddy bear, which the receptionist had told him, when you find your partner, you can exchange this big teddy bear with your partner. Just then, the lights there turn on, and there is very good decoration there. Xiao is surprised to see it and calls him by Jiu's name because Chiu is none other than her school classmate who has appeared after a very long time. After this, both of them go inside a cafe where Xiao asks him, "Where are you working now?" So Chiu tells her, "I am currently working in finance at a bank." So Xiao says to him, "I also work there." After this, they both talk a lot because both are very happy to see each other after a long time, and then both also exchange their numbers. After this, Xiao sends him something, seeing which Chiu says, "She wants to draw a line already?" To this she says, "This is the rule of a blind date." They are both talking when Xiao gets a call from her best friend, Ling Wei, and she asks Xiao, "What happened at the blind date? Did you find any boyfriend?" So Xiao tells her, "Not yet, man. There are so many guys here, but not a single decent one. But there is one guy, about whom I'll tell you when I get home." But Ling Wei has absolutely no patience, so she calls Xiao again and starts asking her about everything because she doesn't know that Chiu is also with Xiao and is going to drop her home. Xiao starts telling her about Chiu. "He is my school classmate." And during this, Xiao's phone falls down and goes on speaker, and Ling Wei also starts saying to her, "If he is your school classmate, then there can be no better boy for you. You should quickly grab him. Don't let him go because it's been enough. How long will you live alone in life? You also need someone to take care of you." Chiu overhears all this and says to Xiao, "Oh, so you want to catch me?" Hearing this, Xiao gets very embarrassed and quickly cuts Ling Wei's call. In the next scene, when Xiao reaches her home, she talks to Ling Wei. "I am not finding a single boyfriend. What should I do?" So Ling Wei says, "Your ex-boyfriend is returning to China in a week, and you guys are also going to meet at your classmate's wedding. And you told him at the time of the breakup, 'I will find a boyfriend 3 times better than you.' But you haven't found any boyfriend yet, so how will you go there, and how will you face him?" Hearing this, Xiao gets even more upset, and she absolutely doesn't understand what she will do next. During this, Xiao's parents come into her room, but hearing her words, they immediately close the door and go outside. Then Xiao cuts the call and goes to them, where they both are playing a game. After this, she yells at them, "Other children's parents worry about them, and look at you two. I am 27 years old and I am not finding any partner, but you both don't care about me at all." After this, her mom says, "I showed you so many partners, didn't I? You don't like anyone, so what can I do? Now I don't have anyone left. Just a friend's son is left, and he is very, very good and handsome. If you build a relation with him, you won't need anyone else." Hearing this, Xiao becomes very happy, and then her mom sends her his number, from which she finds out that this is Chiu's number and then thinks, what kind of coincidence is this? The next day, when Xiao is going to her job at the bank, the gate is not opening for her. So Chiu comes from behind and opens the gate, but Xiao doesn't even look at him and says, "Thank you," and quickly leaves from there. And then we see Xiao working, whose job is to assist customers well, and she performs this job perfectly. But when her promotion is about to happen, someone else gets promoted in her place, and when she asks her boss tells her, "Here, one has to make connections for promotion, but you don't have any connections, so we cannot promote you right now." Hearing this, she becomes very sad and goes to the dressing room and starts crying. After this, she leaves her name badge right there and goes away, and goes home and thinks about herself, "I am 27 years old, but I still don't have any partner, because of which my job is also being affected." The next day, when she goes to the office, she meets Jing there, who handles the main work of the office, and she asks Xiao to do a task, but Xiao refuses and says, "I will not work in this company anymore, so I have come here to give my resignation letter." Hearing this, Jing looks at her with great surprise and says, "First, Finish this work, then we will decide. After this, Tu Xiao quickly completes that work, and then when she goes to Rao Jing to give the resignation letter, Rao Jing tells her, "You are not in a permanent job yet, so you don't need to give a resignation letter to leave this job, but your transfer is not complete yet, so you cannot leave the job right now." Hearing this, Tu Xiao sadly leaves from there. On the other side, Jiu receives a pre-wedding invitation card from his classmate Zhao Fang, and he refuses to go there, but when he sees that Tu Xiao has also posted her classmate's pre-wedding card on her account, he understands that Tu Xiao is also going there, so Jiu also gets ready to go there. In the next scene, Tu Xiao is selecting a dress with her friend Ling Wei to go to the pre-wedding, when Ling Wei tells her, "Your ex-boyfriend hasn't forgotten you even after going abroad, because he has sent a message, 'This time when I come, I will fix my relationship with you.'" Hearing this, Tu Xiao starts thinking about her past, where she was very happy with her boyfriend, Lu Si, and Tu Xiao was waiting for Lu Si on her birthday because Lu Si had planned to propose to her for marriage, but Lu Si suddenly has to leave for abroad, and he messages Tu Xiao, "When I return from abroad, I will propose to you for marriage again in an even grander way." That's why Tu Xiao has not been able to forget that incident yet, and in the present, she thinks, "That day, you not only ruined my birthday but also ruined 7 years of my life. That's why I hate you." In the next scene, we see the pre-wedding venue, where Jiu comes and congratulates the groom and bride for the wedding, and just then, Lucy also arrives. And seeing him, Jiu says, "We have known each other for a very long time." But Lucy says, "We might have, but sorry, I couldn't recognize you." Meanwhile, Tu Xiao also arrives there, seeing whom Lucy says to the groom, "You know, right, that there was some misunderstanding between Tu Xiao and me, due to which we separated, but now I want to fix it, so please help me bring us both together." To which the groom agrees, but Jiu doesn't like hearing this at all. After this, Lucy comes in front of Tu Xiao and gives her a bouquet, saying, "Sorry." Tu Xiao is very surprised to see him like this after so many days and then says, "You told me that you would propose to me on my birthday, but you left me alone and went abroad, and you didn't even think how much I would feel embarrassed behind you and what everyone would think about me. And now you are creating this drama again. Do you want to embarrass me in front of everyone again?" So Lucy says, "No, I came to say sorry to you. It was my mistake at that time because work was more important to me than marriage then, but I was very wrong. When I went abroad, I missed you a lot, so now I will not hurt you again and will try to win your love again." Hearing this, Tu Xiao doesn't give him any answer. After this, all the girls standing there start telling her, "Please forgive him because he is admitting his mistake." But some girls are also there who say, "You don't need to forgive him because he left you on the day of the proposal, because of which you got trauma from the name of marriage." Tu Xiao gets even sadder hearing all this, and just then, Jiu starts to go to give a white rose to Tu Xiao, when Lucy asks him, "What are you doing? You know that we were a couple before, so you don't need to come between us." After this, Jiu says, "I am not coming between you two. Rather, I am resolving this matter because I don't want any drama to be created at our classmates' pre-wedding." Hearing this, Tu Xiao also agrees with him and accepts the flower from Jiu's hand, and seeing this, Lucy gets angry and leaves from there. In the next scene, Tu Xiao is in the car with Jiu and says, "Thank you for today." So Jiu says, "Why do I feel like this person was very important to you?" Tu Xiao says, "I used to feel the same way before, but as time passed, I understood that there is nothing like that. I wanted a good career and a stable family, so maybe I got attracted to him." After this, Jiu asks her, "Will you go on more blind dates to find your partner?" To this, Tu Xiao doesn't give him any answer, so Jiu says to her, "If you want a stable relationship, will you marry me?" Hearing this, Tu Xiao looks at him in astonishment. From here, we are shown a scene from their past where they first met in high school when Jiu saw Tu Xiao for the first time, and just then someone called out Tu Xiao's name loudly, due to which Jiu learns her name and starts smiling. After this, in the present, the next day, Tu Xiao goes to the office where she's in the lift, and Jiu is also in the lift, but Tu Xiao doesn't say anything seeing him and presses the button to go to her floor, and just then, the lift suddenly stops, due to which it becomes dark, and then Jiu turns on his mobile's flash. After this, Jiu asks Tu Xiao, "Have you thought about yesterday?" So Tu Xiao thinks he is talking about marriage, so she starts hesitating, but Jiu says to her, "Why are you so nervous? I asked you for lunch yesterday, right? I am talking about that. Were you thinking something else?" So Tu Xiao gets very embarrassed, and in the meantime, the lift also gets fixed, so she immediately leaves from there. In the next scene, when Tu Xiao is returning from the office, it starts raining heavily with strong winds, and when she takes out her umbrella falls down due to the strong wind, and she gets very scared and thinks, "God, why do you do such bad things only to me? Now that I have thought about moving forward in my life, why did you bring that person in front of me whom I used to love so much before?" Thinking this, she starts crying a lot. Just then, Jiu comes there with his umbrella and makes her feel comfortable. After this, they both sit in the trunk of the car, drinking coffee and enjoying the rain together. Just then, Xiao suddenly says to Jiu, "Let's get married." Hearing this, Jiu is shocked and says, "What did you say?" So Xiao smiles and dismisses the topic, saying, "I didn't say anything." And then Xiao tells him about her job. "I have been working in that company for 3 years, but I still haven't become a regular employee there due to lack of connections. And because of this, my promotion also gets stuck again and again." Hearing this, Jiu also becomes a little sad. In the next scene, Xiao is having dinner with her best friend Ling Wei, where she tells her about Jiu. "He proposed to me for marriage." Ling Wei is shocked at first hearing this, but later she happily says, "I already knew that boy likes you, and besides, he looks very handsome too. So if you ask me, you should marry him." After this, Xiao says, "How can I marry him? It's only been a short time since we met, and I don't even know him well yet." So Ling Wei says, "Anyway, you are going on blind dates, so it's better that you date him. And I think this person is better than those blind date people who also understands your work well and helps you in every situation. So you should accept his proposal." So Xiao says, "You are right, so I will definitely think about it." The next day, when Xiao goes to the office, Jing sends her to the hospital to meet her client and says, "I have some urgent work, so you will have to go to the hospital, see their condition, and inform me." After this, when Xiao goes to the hospital, while informing Jing about her client, she says, "Don't worry, they are not seriously injured. They are fine now." After this, Xiao is about to leave the hospital when she suddenly sees Jiu there, so she thinks, "What is Jiu doing here?" So she follows him, and then finds out that Jiu's mom is admitted to the hospital, so he has come here. After this, Jiu's mom says to Xiao, "You are my son's girlfriend, right? I know we are meeting for the first time, but believe me, meeting you doesn't make me feel like we are meeting for the first time because Jiu always talks about you to me." Hearing this, Xiao is surprised at first, but then looking at Jiu's mom's condition, she also starts pretending as if she is really Jiu's girlfriend. After this, Jiu's mom says, "Now you two get married quickly because I can't wait anymore. I want to see you two together." While saying this, her health suddenly deteriorates, due to which Jiu gets very scared and immediately calls the doctor. After that, when they are both outside the hospital, Jiu tells her, "My mom has last-stage breast cancer." And then Xiao consoles him, "Don't worry, nothing will happen to your mom. She will get well soon." After this, Xiao asks him, "How does your mom know about me?" So he says, "When we met a few days ago, I told her everything, so maybe she misunderstood that you were my girlfriend." After this, Xiao gets a phone call, so she leaves from there. During this, the doctor comes and tells them, "Your mom has regained consciousness, but her condition is still very serious." Hearing this, Jiu immediately goes to his mom, and his mom says, "Xiao met me for the first time today, and I couldn't even give her any gift because my health suddenly worsened. What must that poor girl be thinking about me?" So Jiu says, "She is very nice. She doesn't think anything like that. And anyway, she remembered some work, so she left, and she is also very happy to meet you." Then his mom says, "I had always heard about her from you until today, and today I also saw that she is really very beautiful and good." So Jiu says, "You get well soon, then we will go together to buy a gift for her." After this, Jiu sadly goes out of the hospital and sees that Xiao is still waiting for him outside. Seeing this, he becomes a little emotional. After this, Xiao takes him to the market where they both enjoy a lot of street food, and then go for a walk in a ground where Xiao says, "When I am sad, I always come to this ground for a walk, and I find peace here, so I brought you here, so that you can also forget your pain for a while." After this, she says, "You proposed to me for marriage. I thought about it, and I felt that you are a good person, and anyway, I wanted an understanding and sensible husband just like you, so I'm ready to marry you. But there is one thing I still don't understand. Why did you propose to me for marriage?" So Jiu says, "I feel very relaxed being with you." So Xiao says, "We are classmates, so I also feel the same way being with you. And anyway, even if there is no love in marriage, if we are happy together and respect each other, life can still go well. But I just feel that I don't have a stable job right now, and this will be a bit unfair to you because you are working in a very good position." But Jiu says, "It doesn't matter to me. And anyway, I am sure that you will go very far because you are very talented." After this, Xiao says, "I am very lucky that I am going to get a life partner like you." Hearing this, Jiu also becomes happy. In the next scene, Xiao takes Jiu to her parents and tells them about her marriage. "We are going to register our marriage tomorrow." Hearing this, her parents are shocked, and then her mom says to her, "There is no love between you two, and you both don't even know each other well yet. So how did you suddenly decide to get married directly?" So Tu Xiao says, "You wanted to introduce me to Jiu, right? And you told me. He is a teacher's son with a good character and a clean background." Hearing this, her mom starts smiling, and then Tu Xiao hesitatingly says, "I haven't told this to anyone yet. Jiu and I are both high school classmates, and I have had a crush on him for 10 years. So how could I let this opportunity go?" Hearing this, Jiu is surprised, and then he also assures Tu Xiao's parents, "Don't worry about Tu Xiao anymore. I will take good care of Tu Xiao." Hearing this, Tu Xiao's mom and dad become happy. The next day, after quickly finishing her office work, Tu Xiao gets into Jiu's car, and both of them take their household register and go to the marriage bureau, but they don't have any photo together. So first, they both go to get photos taken, where they are both clicking photos as if they have been forcibly brought there. Seeing them like this, the photographer also gets annoyed and says, "Hey, you two are getting married, smile a little properly." After much effort, as soon as they come back after getting the photos taken, the marriage bureau closes by then, so they both decide to come next week. On the other hand, Tu Xiao's parents have thrown a small party for Tu Xiao's marriage, and as soon as Tu Xiao and Jiu come home, she introduces Jiu to everyone and says, "This is my son-in-law." Everyone praises him a lot and says, "He is so handsome." And then they ask them to show the marriage certificate, but Tu Xiao lies, "I forgot the certificate in the car, so I will show them the certificate later." After this, when they both come to the room, Jiu asks her, "Why didn't you tell them that our marriage couldn't be completed today?" So Tu Xiao says, "I didn't want to spoil the mood of my parents and my relatives by telling all this, so I lied to them." So Jiu says, "It's okay. Anyway, we will register the marriage next week." After this, when all the relatives leave, Jiu is sitting with Tu Xiao's dad, where he is explaining to him, "Now, after marriage, you both will have to take very good care of each other and also give priority to romance. Otherwise, the relationship slowly starts to weaken." On the other hand, Tu Xiao's mom is also explaining to her, "You should now take care of Jiu along with yourself because Jiu is a very good boy, and he also has a lot of patience, which is a sign of a perfect husband." And then she is praising Jiu a bit too much. So Tu Xiao says, "You are saying all this as if you know him from before." Hearing this, her mom smiles. In the next scene, Tu Xiao goes to a meeting with Jing, where she drinks a bit too much. So Jing somehow manages her and is booking a taxi, but they are not getting a taxi. Just then, Jiu arrives there and takes Tu Xiao to her house, where he finds out that her parents have gone to her cousin's house and they will stay there tonight. So Tu Xiao's dad says to Jiu, "Take her to your house. Anyway, you two are married now, and we will send Tu Xiao's belongings later." After this, Jiu takes her to his house where Tu Xiao pins him against the wall and starts smelling him, but he somehow manages to lay her down on the couch and then takes a blanket and starts putting it on her. But Tu Xiao grabs his tie and pulls him towards her and says, "I never told you that your eyes, nose, and lips are so beautiful. If it weren't for this face of yours, I wouldn't have said yes to marrying you so quickly." Seeing this, he gets a little nervous and says, "Next time if you provoke me like this, I won't spare you." After this, he lays her down in the room. The next morning, when Jiu goes to her and sees she is still sleeping, so Jiu, seeing her in his house, says, "Is all this true? I feel like I'm dreaming." After this, when Tu Xiao's eyes open, she sees that her clothes are changed, and she is in a new house, and all her luggage is also kept near her, so she gets scared. And when she comes out, she sees a note kept on the table with breakfast, in which it is written, "You changed your clothes yourself at night." And he also says, "This is my house, but from now on, it is our house." Reading this, Tu Xiao becomes very happy. After this, when she goes to the office, she starts smiling seeing Jiu there. After this, when everyone goes for lunch, Jiu suddenly remembers that he has forgotten his card at home, so Tu Xiao pays with her card, and everyone starts looking at them both. After this, everyone is having lunch when his friend, seeing the scratch on Jiu's neck, asks him laughing, "Do you have a girlfriend who has scratched you with her claws of love?" Hearing this, Jiu says, "No man, I have a cat at home that scratched me." Hearing which Tu Xiao also starts smiling. In the next scene, Jiu tells Tu Xiao's parents, "I have liked Tu Xiao since school time, but I haven't told Tu Xiao anything about it yet, and now I have decided that I will tell her everything soon." After this, finishing their office work, both of them go shopping for basic household items and are very happy together. After this, Tu Xiao tells him, "I don't want to tell everyone about our relationship right now, so please keep this thing a secret too." So Jiu asks her the reason, and Tu Xiao says, "We came together so quickly, so I need a little time to understand all this." Jiu agrees to this. The next day, when they both go to the office, there is a commotion everywhere in the office that the head of our office department is going to change, and now some new member will become the head. Hearing this, Tu Xiao and Jiu also start thinking about who this new member is who is going to become the head of the office. Just then, the office boss arrives there and announces, "From today, the head of our office is Mr. Jiu because, to date, whatever work he has done it with great honesty and hard work." Hearing this, Tu Xiao is shocked and she can't believe what is happening. And all the office people start talking among themselves. We have been working so hard for so many days. Why are we not being made the head? That boy who came today has been made the head of this office. And Zhao Fang also works in the same company, so he also feels very bad about this. Just then, Jing comes there and scolds everyone, telling them, "Do your own work." After this, Xiao messages Chiu, "I need to meet you. It's very important." And as soon as Chiu is about to go meet her, he suddenly gets a call for a meeting. So he messages her, "I can't meet you right now. We'll talk later. First, let me finish the meeting." Xiao gets angry with him and says, "You became the office head just today and you started showing so much attitude already that you don't even have time to meet me." After this, when Xiao is having lunch with everyone in the office, some girls sitting there are commenting about Chiu. "Man, he is such a handsome guy. I wish he would become my boyfriend." Hearing this, Xiao feels quite bad. Just then, Jing explains to everyone, "We girls should not fall in love with any boy. We should first focus on our career. Otherwise, neither love is found nor career is set." Hearing this, Xiao also agrees with her words. In the next scene, when Chiu comes after finishing his meeting, he calls Xiao and says to her, "Let's go home together today, and on the way, we can talk about the important thing you wanted to discuss." But Xiao refuses to go with him and also says, "From now on, I will live at my parents' house." Hearing this, Chiu doesn't understand why she is doing this. After this, Xiao goes to the market with her parents, where she is buying vegetables, so her father is asking her to identify the vegetables because he thinks she should also learn to cook now. To which Xiao's mom says, "What need is there for my daughter to cook? Our son-in-law, meaning Chiu, knows how to cook well." So her father says, "Even if our son-in-law knows how to cook, Xiao should also know how to cook. Only then will there be an equal partnership between them." To which her mom also agrees. Hearing this, Xiao asks her parents, "How do you both know that Chiu knows how to cook?" So her father says, "We are just saying it like that because nowadays, most kids, especially boys, know how to cook." After this, when these people come home from the market, they smell food, and Chiu comes out of the kitchen who is setting the table for dinner. He then asks them, "Please sit at the table," and says to Xiao, "I have specially made fish for you." Seeing all this, Xiao is first surprised and then says, "I don't like fish because its bones get stuck in my throat." After this, Xiao goes to the kitchen to talk to Chiu. Seeing them like this, her mom says, "Something has definitely happened between these two." So her father says, "I think it must be a small fight. Let them resolve it among themselves." After this, Xiao says to Chiu, "What are you doing here?" So he says, "You were the one who said, 'I am going to my parents' house,' so I also came." After this, Chiu asks her, "You wanted to talk to me about something, right? What is it? Tell me." So Xiao says, "Nothing. I just want that no one in the office should know about our relationship because now you have become my boss too. And to support you, there is also the office president, meaning the main boss. But my job is not even permanent. If anyone gets even a hint about our relationship, I will have to leave this job too because of it. So I'm thinking that we should end this relationship right here." Hearing this, Chiu says, "Are you crazy? You are worried about all this? What do you think our relationship will not last? You want to break it now? What have you understood this relationship to be?" To this, Xiao says, "I am just saying that we are not too attached to each other yet, so we will not have any problem separating from each other now." But Chiu refuses this and says, "If a relationship has been formed, then we will also fulfill it." During this, while talking, Xiao eats a fish, which gets stuck in her throat, and Chiu immediately takes her to the hospital. In the hospital, a patient in another room is shouting very loudly, which makes Xiao very scared. Seeing her like this, poor Chiu also gets a little nervous, but as soon as the bone is removed from Xiao's throat, Chiu also feels a little better. And seeing him caring like this, a nurse says to Xiao, "It seems your husband cares for you a lot," at which both of them shyly nod their heads. In the next scene, Xiao says to Chiu, "I am 27 years old, but I still haven't become a regular employee, because of which I couldn't even be happy about your promotion, because you have become more successful than me, and I feel ashamed of myself being in a relationship with you. So, after thinking a lot, I have decided that we will make a one-year agreement in which I will set a goal for myself, and if I am not able to complete my goal by then, I will leave you and go away forever. And until then, please, we both have to keep our relationship a secret." Hearing this, Chiu says, "I believe in you that you will definitely complete this goal, and I will fully support you in this agreement." After this, both of them write their respective goals on the agreement paper, in which Xiao writes, "I will become a regular employee and also bring in a 10 million deposit." After this, Chiu writes, "I will double the department's revenue." The next day, when they both go to the office, their ID cards get exchanged by mistake. After this, in the office, when the president introduces Jiu to everyone, everyone behaves very politely in front of him. But as soon as the president leaves, no one is giving Jiu proper respect. Meanwhile, Jiu's attention goes to the ID card, and he notices that Tu Xiao's photo is on it, seeing which he immediately hides it. After this, in the meeting room, he introduces himself to everyone and also asks them to introduce themselves one by one, and also tells everyone, work properly. Now, when he comes to his cabin and is looking at everyone's profiles, he starts looking at Tu Xiao from there, and at that moment, Tu Xiao is also looking at him, who shows him her card, from which Jiu understands that their cards have been exchanged. After this, during lunchtime, Tu Xiao is talking with her friend when Jiu also comes there, and in the course of conversation, they exchange their ID cards under the table. After this, at home, Tu Xiao and Jiu are eating food, where Tu Xiao asks him about his work, so he tells her, everything is going fine right now, but there are some employees who can create problems, but don't worry about it. They will be fine in a little time. After this, Jiu is going to wash the dishes, but Tu Xiao stops him from washing the dishes and says, now we should also divide the work. You will cook, so I will wash the dishes. Jiu also says, okay, to this. After this, Tu Xiao is taking out the dishwasher from the kitchen, which is placed very high, when Jiu comes there and starts helping her, and as soon as Tu Xiao turns, they both have an accidental kiss, and they both get embarrassed. The next day, Tu Xiao tells Ling Wei all this, so she says, okay, then what happened next? Next. So Tu Xiao gets angry at her. Nothing happened next. You are thinking too much. To which Ling Wei says, it can't be like that. You two are young and alone in a house. Something must have happened next, right? So Tu Xiao gets irritated and leaves from there. In the next scene, a man forcibly enters the office, so Tu Xiao starts handling him alone. Then that man takes out a knife. Just then, Jiu comes there, and in the process of saving Tu Xiao, he gets cut by the knife on his hand. After this, Fang and Jing take him to the hospital where the doctor tells them, there is no need to worry. It is a small injury and will heal soon. After this, Tu Xiao quietly comes to Jiu and scolds him for coming forward and says, please take care of yourself. You don't need to hurt yourself because of me. They are both talking when Fang and Jing come there, so Tu Xiao quickly hides behind the curtain, due to which no one finds out about her. After this, when they go to the office, a new boy has come there, seeing whom Tu Xiao becomes very happy and asks him, when did you come? So he says, I came here 2 or 3 days ago. After this, they both start talking to each other. Just then, an employee there starts speaking ill of Tu Xiao and says, you want to get a promotion by making a boyfriend in the office, right? During this, Jiu comes there and scolds that employee a lot and also warns him, if you don't do your work properly, your salary will be cut. Hearing this, that employee gets very angry and grabs Jiu's hand, and a fight is about to happen between them when Fang comes between them and handles the situation. After this, Jiu comes to his cabin and is about to change the dressing of his wound when Tu Xiao sees him and asks him, bring the medicine kit to the rooftop, where she starts changing his dressing. After this, Jiu asks her about that boy and says, was he also your classmate? So Tu Xiao says, yes, he was my classmate, but he is not my ex-boyfriend. So Jiu says, yes, I know you only have one ex-boyfriend. After this, Tu Xiao tells him, this boy is my best friend Ling Wei's ex-boyfriend, Chiu. In the next scene, Ling Wei is walking down the road when Chiu comes from the front, so she says, you have come here. Why can't I believe it? So Chiu says, I have really come here, and forgive me, I left you and went away. But it was my compulsion because my parents wanted me to go and work in my hometown. At first I thought maybe I would handle everything, but it didn't happen. So Ling Wei says, it's not your fault. Everyone has to make a choice in life. Anyway, I have moved on from you now. But Chiu says to her, please don't say that, and then tells her, now, where you work, I have become the president's driver, so now we will always be together. But Ling Wei tells him, we cannot be together anymore. Saying this, she leaves from there. On the other hand, when Tu Xiao comes from the office after finishing her work, she sees that Jiu had come from the office early today, so he had made a nice dinner. Seeing this, Tu Xiao says to him, you are injured, right? Then why are you preparing dinner? So Jiu says, I am fine now. Anyway, today I have made your favorite dish. Hearing this, Tu Xiao sits down to eat very happily and then says to him, how did you know that this dish is my favorite? So he says, it's a coincidence because I also like this dish. After this, both of them enjoy the food. In the next scene, both of them go to the hospital to meet his mom, where Jiu's mom says to her, my son is a very silent person. He talks very little, so please tolerate him a bit. And then looking at her hand, she says, you two are married, right? But you haven't even worn a ring yet. After this, she tells Jiu, there are couple rings at home, so after going home, you must put that ring on my dear daughter-in-law. To which Jiu says, yes. In the next scene, everyone from the office goes to a reunion party where Tu Xiao's ex-boyfriend, Lucy, has also come, who is flirting while talking to Tu Xiao and says, "Please forgive me. I have hurt your heart. You can give me whatever punishment you want because I know that you still love only me." Hearing this, Tu Xiao doesn't say anything to him but says in her mind, "If I weren't in a secret relationship, I would have thrashed you and wouldn't even let you stand in front of me." And when Lu Si looks at her, Tu Xiao looks at him and forces a smile just to show him. And on the other side, Yu is talking about something with his office president, in which his president explains to him, "If you want to get work done properly by the office employees, you need to behave very softly, otherwise no employee will respect you." Yu agrees to this. After this, we see Ling Wei, who is completely drunk, and when Tu Xiao finds out about this, she immediately goes and starts taking care of her. And Chiu says, "Come, I will drop you both to your home." But during this, he gets a call from the president, so he says, "Sorry, I have to go drop the president because I am his driver, and I have to obey his orders." Lucy is also standing right there, and he gets a chance to spend time with Tu Xiao, so he says to Tu Xiao, "No problem, I will drop you both." But Tu Xiao refuses him and thinks, "You just let it be. You will irritate me more than you will help me." After this, she starts waiting for a taxi. Just then, she gets a call from Yu, and he says, "I have said bye to the president. Now, I am coming to pick you up because it's very late and it's not safe for you to be alone." But Tu Xiao tells him, "Don't come. I am with Ling Wei, and it won't be right for you to come here now." Yu doesn't understand anything she says due to a network problem, so he gets her location from her father and starts going there so he can pick Tu Xiao up from there. On the other hand, when Tu Xiao and Ling Wei are getting into the taxi, Lucy also forcibly sits with them and says, "It's not right for you to go alone so late at night." After this, when these people reach Ling Wei's house, Tu Xiao says to him, "Thank you. Please go home now." But Lucy doesn't agree and says, "In Ling Wei's condition, I should stay here to help you both." Just then, Ling Wei vomits on his coat, because of which he now has to leave from there. And as soon as Tu Xiao closes the door, Ling Wei starts laughing. So Tu Xiao understands. Ling Wei deliberately did all this to make Lucy run away from here. After this, both of them start talking about their past lives, where Ling Wei says, "You forgot Lucy, but when will I be able to forget Chiu? Before going to his hometown, he told me, 'I will talk to you for 1 hour daily,' but he broke his promise. So I will never forgive him." And then Tu Xiao explains to her, "You should give Chiu a chance, because he still loves you, and I know you also love him very much." On the other hand, when Lucy is leaving Ling Wei's house, Yu sees him there, and then thinks, "Oh, so this is why Tu Xiao forbade me from coming here." After this, Yu messages Tu Xiao, "Come down, I am waiting for you. We will go home together." But Tu Xiao, while talking to Ling Wei, falls asleep with her. And when she wakes up the next morning and sees Yu's message, she immediately runs outside and Yu is still standing in front of her. Seeing this, Tu Xiao becomes very emotional and looking at him, starts to smile. After this, they both go home together. On the way, Tu Xiao asks him, "Were you waiting for me all night without sleeping?" Yu tells her, "Yes." In the next scene, they both go for a walk by the seashore. Tu Xiao is eating ice cream when Yu says, "Who eats ice cream in such cold weather?" Tu Xiao says, "Eating ice cream in the cold has its own fun, because ice cream doesn't melt quickly in the cold, and we can eat ice cream lovingly." After this, Yu also starts eating from Tu Xiao's ice cream, and some ice cream gets on his lips. Tu Xiao starts cleaning it with her hand, and Yu is looking at her very lovingly and suddenly picks her up in his arms. And when Tu Xiao asks him the reason for picking her up in his arms, he says, "The seawater was about to reach you, and water is cold in winter, right? That's why I picked you up in my arms." Hearing this, Tu Xiao starts to feel a little nervous, but after going home, she thinks, "He said the seawater was about to reach me, and that water is cold in winter, so he picked me up." Just like that, and becomes very, very happy. The next day when she goes to the office, she sees that a bouquet is placed on her table with no name on it. Seeing it, she thinks, "Maybe Yu sent this for me?" So she immediately goes to the ice cream shop with Ling Wei and brings back a nice ice cream. And when Yu goes to his cabin, the ice cream is placed on his table along with a thank you note. Seeing this, he becomes very happy. On the other side, Tu Xiao is also very happy after seeing the bouquet. Just then, Rao Jing arrives and takes her to the hospital for some work, where Lucy is also present, who is working there as a doctor. After this, Lucy asks Tu Xiao, "How did you like the bouquet?" Hearing this, Tu Xiao is quite shocked and thinks, "He sent that bouquet?" After this, when she comes home, Yu has prepared some very nice dishes for her. Then, Yu asks her to sit at the dining table and softly asks, "Did you receive flowers today?" Hearing this, Tu Xiao nervously says, "Yes," but after that, both of them do not talk much about it. The next day, Tu Xiao goes to the office and throws the bouquet into the dustbin. After that, she goes to the salon with Ling Wei, where Ling Wei says, "Your relationship is slowly becoming stronger," and Yu is also focusing on his work. To this, Tu Xiao agrees. Then Yu calls Tu Xiao and asks for her address and says, "I'll come to pick you up." When he comes to pick her up, Lucy and Chiu also arrive there. So Tu Xiao says to Jiu, "Sir, I've given you all the papers, so now you can leave." After this, Jiu understands that someone has arrived, so he doesn't say anything. Then Lucy says to Tu Xiao, "We had a 7-year relationship. How can you stay away from me like this? I can't even live without you. I know you still love me, but I never understood why you're running away from me. Do you like someone else?" Then Tu Xiao says, "You shouldn't have anything to do with all this. I have moved on in my life. I don't like you anymore." Saying this, she leaves from there. And Jiu, hearing their conversation, starts to feel jealous. After that, Jiu and Tu Xiao are going home together. On the way, Tu Xiao tells him about the bouquet. Jiu tells her, "Throw it away." So Tu Xiao says, "I've already thrown that bouquet in the dustbin." After this, Tu Xiao says, "There is nothing between me and Lucy anymore." Just then, Lucy keeps calling her again and again. Jiu tells her, "Pick up the call." But as soon as she picks up the call, Jiu pulls the car over to the side and starts kissing her. Tu Xiao doesn't say anything, so Lucy ends the call. After the kiss, Jiu says to Tu Xiao, "Sorry." Then Tu Xiao says, "Please don't worry. There's nothing between me and Lucy." She says this because she realizes that Jiu is feeling jealous, and that's why he did this. The next day, when Tu Xiao goes to the office, she keeps getting calls from Lucy. When she gets irritated and picks up the call, Lucy says, "Just meet me once." Tu Xiao agrees, and when she goes to meet him, Lucy asks for one last chance for the relationship and says, "At that time, I worked very hard to go abroad, and after studying, I got the opportunity there. I couldn't let it go, that's why I had to go abroad." So Tu Xiao says, "I can understand that you did all this for your career because career is also very important in life. But no one can wait for someone for so many years. So I have also moved on now. There's no future left in our relationship anymore." After this, Lucy says, "What do you mean by moved on? Have you started liking someone else?" Then Tu Xiao tells Lucy everything about her and Jiu and says, "Our department does not support office romance. That's why we kept this relationship a secret." Saying this, she makes an excuse about work and leaves from there. After that, Lucy becomes very sad and says goodbye to her. In the next scene, Tu Xiao and Jiu go out for dinner. Tu Xiao orders dumplings for Jiu. Jiu asks her, "How do you know that I really like this?" Tu Xiao replies, "I used to notice you in school, so I know what you like." She then adds, "You were my crush during school time. I even wanted to give you a love letter, but I was afraid you'd reject me." Hearing this, Jiu becomes emotional and says, "Since we met, there has been no progress in our relationship. So, now we should spend quality time together." Tu Xiao, remembering every moment spent with him, says, "I feel like our relationship has already progressed quite well, and that makes me very happy." After that, both of them take a walk and pass by their school. Tu Xiao says, "Standing outside this gate, all the girls used to be desperate for just one glimpse of you." Hearing this, Jiu asks, "Did you also used to stand there?" Tu Xiao becomes silent for a moment, then tries to divert the topic and says, "If those girls find out that you're with me, won't they feel really bad?" Jiu replies, "I don't know about that, but I just know that now. I am only yours." Hearing this, Tu Xiao smiles, and then both of them walk away from there. The next day, both decide to go camping together. They are very happy there. Seeing him handling so many responsibilities, Tu Xiao says, "You're only 1 year older than me, but you're so capable, so understanding. I still have a lot to learn from you." Jiu tells her, "I learned all this a long time ago, because my father passed away very early, and my mom became ill from a very young age. That's why I had to take care of everything at home." Hearing this, Tu Xiao says, "Everyone sees your successful life now, how successful you've become, but no one knows about your hard work." Then Tu Xiao asks him, "Have you ever dated someone before?" He denies it. So Tu Xiao says, "If you haven't dated, you must have liked someone, right?" Jiu replies, "I used to like a girl, but when I was about to propose to her, I found out she was dating someone else. So I just buried my feelings inside my heart." Hearing this, Tu Xiao says, "That girl is so unlucky. She missed out on you." Jiu starts smiling, because in truth, he was actually talking about her. After that, both of them start drinking, and Jiu ends up drinking a bit too much, so he falls asleep. Then Tu Xiao goes to her bag to get another sleeping bag, but she realizes that they have brought only one sleeping bag. So she lies down next to Jiu. Then Jiu kisses her and falls asleep. Tu Xiao starts smiling at this and imagines Jiu passionately kissing her as she looks at him lying in front of her. Just then, Jiu actually wakes up and keeps looking at Tu Xiao intently. He asks, "Why are you looking at me like that? Are you about to do something?" Tu Xiao becomes quite embarrassed. The next day, Tu Xiao is taking hot water to make coffee for herself in the office. At that moment, Jing tells her, "Today is Jiu's birthday." So she wonders, why didn't Jiu tell me about his birthday? Just then, her hand gets burned by the hot water, and Jiu also sees her getting burned. So he calls her into his cabin with an excuse and applies ointment to her hand. She asks him, "Today is your birthday, and why didn't you tell me?" He replies, Actually, I stay so busy with my work, I myself forgot it was my birthday. After this, Xiao takes him to a shop where they are buying ingredients to make a cake. Just then, Fang and a few colleagues from the office arrive there to wish Chiu a happy birthday. So, Xiao quickly hides behind the shelves. Then, Fang says to Chiu, if we hadn't come here, you were going to celebrate your birthday alone at home, right? Very bad, man. How could you do that? Never mind. Now we'll also come to your house, make pancakes, and celebrate your birthday. Poor Chiu has no other option, so he agrees. After that, Xiao reaches Chiu's house before the others and quickly removes all her belongings, so that no one suspects they are living together. Then, as soon as Xiao finds out that everyone has arrived at the house, she hides inside the house and messages Chiu, cover for me. After that, everyone sits inside the house, and as soon as Fang goes to use the washroom, he sees a strand of Xiao's hair there. He comes out and asks Chiu, do you have a girlfriend? I just saw a hair in the washroom, and its color matches exactly with Xiao's hair. Hearing this, Chiu becomes nervous. Just then, Jing says, not everyone stays single like you. Chiu is not only successful but also handsome, so there's a full possibility that he has a girlfriend. Why do you have such a problem with that? After this, Fang doesn't say anything and thinks to himself, why are you always after me? After this, everyone goes to the terrace. Chiu goes to his room to get Xiao, but he doesn't find her there. So he starts changing his clothes. But as soon as he opens his wardrobe, he finds Xiao hiding inside. At the same time, Fang also enters. Chiu quickly covers for Xiao and tells Fang, go to the terrace, I'll be there in 10 minutes. After that, when Xiao runs out, Fang comes there again. Chiu quickly catches him. Fang says, just now I saw someone running from here. Then Chiu says, you must be mistaken. There's no one here. Meanwhile, Xiao rings the doorbell from outside. Fang and Chiu go together to open the door. Fang says, oh, Xiao is here. Chiu, you were right. I must have misunderstood. After that, when everyone gathers on the terrace, Chiu brings a doll and shows it to everyone. He says, I dedicated this to my first love. Seeing the doll, everyone starts praising him, saying, you're so romantic. You've kept a symbol of your first love from your school days with so much care. After this, Xiao becomes a little sad because she thinks, the girl Chiu liked in school. This is for her, not for me. After that, everyone eats dinner and leaves. In the next scene, Xiao meets Ling Wei and tells her, I agree that I also had a boyfriend, but Chiu also liked someone before, and he has still kept that doll with him. That means he hasn't forgotten her yet, but Ling Wei is not listening to her. She keeps looking at her phone and smiling. When Xiao asks, she says, Chiu and I are back together, because I realized that I should give Chiu another chance. I couldn't live without him either. Hearing this, Xiao becomes very happy. In the next scene, Chiu brings a girl named Geng Nian to the office and introduces her to everyone, saying, from today, she will also be working with us. After that, Geng Nian directly calls Chiu by his name. Hearing this, everyone starts gossiping about Chiu. They say, looks like the girl whose hair was found at Chiu's house yesterday. This is that girl. Xiao is also listening to all this, and she thinks, this girl's hairstyle is exactly like the one on that doll. So maybe she is Chiu's first love. Because of this, she becomes sad and walks away. After that, when Chiu takes Geng Nian to his cabin, he asks her, you're the CEO's daughter. You could have joined any other department. Why did you choose this one? She replies, the president is focusing more on this department, War, and this department has a better future, and I had to prove myself too. That's why I chose this department. Hearing this, Chiu becomes quite impressed. After this, Geng Nian throws a party for joining the office. There, she starts serving food to Chiu. Seeing this, Xiao feels very bad. When she reaches home, she starts behaving strangely with Chiu. So Chiu comes to her and asks, what's the reason for this behavior? She doesn't say anything and replies, I'm on my period, that's why I'm having mood swings. In the next scene, Xiao tells all these things to Ling Wei. So Ling Wei says, you've already started behaving like Chiu's wife. I think you've started liking him even more. Xiao says, yes. Then Ling Wei suggests to her, if you want your person to stay attracted only to you, then you should keep romancing and flirting with him. After this, when Xiao is studying at home for her graduation exam, Chiu comes and starts helping her. During this time, both of them get quite close. Then Xiao remembers what Ling Wei said about romancing. So, Xiao immediately kisses Chiu on the cheek. Chiu is shocked by the sudden kiss. Then he also passionately kisses Xiao, and the two of them start romancing. After this, they go to the terrace where Xiao tells him, my mood swings were not because of periods. So Chiu says, I know you're angry with me because of Geng Nian, but believe me, I never think about anyone else except you. Hearing this, Xiao feels a lot of relief and says, good, you've removed this stress from my mind. Otherwise, how would I take my exam with this stress? The next day, when Xiao is studying, Chiu keeps coming near her under the pretense of cleaning. So Tu Xiao, getting irritated, says, "You're doing all this on purpose just to annoy me, aren't you?" Jiu starts smiling. Tu Xiao says, "Please let me study, because tomorrow your mom is coming home after being discharged from the hospital, and I'll have to take care of her. I won't be able to study properly then." So Jiu tells her, "Study well," and leaves. The next day, both of them go to the hospital to bring mom home. But mom refuses to go home and says, "Because of me, you people will face unnecessary problems." But Tu Xiao lovingly convinces her. After they go home, Tu Xiao says, "I'll cook food for mom today." Then she starts cutting the fish, but she's unable to do it. So she calls Jiu for help. Jiu teases her and says, "Weren't you just saying you'll manage everything on your own?" Then he laughs and helps Tu Xiao cut the fish. After that, when Tu Xiao is cooking, she suddenly screams because the pan catches fire. At the same time, Tu Xiao's parents also arrive. And then everyone starts eating together. Jiu's mom says, "So what if my daughter-in-law doesn't know how to cook? I'll cook for her and feed her every day." Jiu says, "Mom, that won't be necessary. I've already hired a maid. She'll handle everything in the morning, and I'll cook dinner when I come home." Hearing this, his mom says, "That's wonderful. My daughter-in-law and I will just sit and watch TV, and you people do the work." And then everyone starts laughing at this. After this, when Tu Xiao and Jiu go to their room, they both stand and look at the bed, because now, due to mom, they'll have to sleep together. Jiu says, "No problem. I'll sleep on the couch." But Tu Xiao says, No, I'm not going to take any risks. We'll have to sleep together. Or else if mom sees us not sleeping together, she'll think there's a problem between us. And anyway, she's not well. I don't want to give her more tension. And besides, your bed is big enough, so we can sleep in separate corners." Then Jiu goes and sleeps in one corner. But Tu Xiao, feeling nervous about sleeping next to him, keeps studying the whole night. The next day, when she goes to the office, she falls sick. So Jiu starts taking care of her, and all the office staff keep looking at them. Tu Xiao says, "Sir, I'm perfectly fine. Please go." And Gang Nian also starts getting jealous, seeing them together. After this, Jiu asks Tu Xiao's mom, "When Tu Xiao falls sick, what do you do to help her recover quickly?" Her mom replies, "Whenever she falls sick, I give her orange steam. If you want, I can tell you the recipe." Jiu says, "Yes." Then, after going home, when Tu Xiao enters the kitchen, Jiu tells her, "Take the orange steam." Tu Xiao becomes very happy, thinking, "Jiu asked my mom for the recipe and made orange steam for me." After that, when Tu Xiao is in her room, her parents are saying, "Good luck for tomorrow's exam." After this, Ling Wei sends her a voice note in which she says, "What happened, madam? Did anything progress between you and your prince or not?" Just then, Jiu also comes out after taking a shower and starts teasing her. "Oh, so you want to take this relationship forward with me?" On this, Tu Xiao shyly says, "You shouldn't be listening to my personal things." Then Jiu stops teasing her, kisses her on the forehead, and tells her, "Go to sleep." The next day, Jiu drops Tu Xiao at her college for her exam, and Tu Xiao gives the exam properly without feeling nervous. After that, Jiu takes her to an expensive restaurant for dinner because he wanted to enjoy the New Year party alone with her. And when Tu Xiao tells this to Ling Wei, she says, "I think Jiu is going to propose to you today on New Year's Day." After this, Tu Xiao notices that a girl is playing the piano and walking towards her. So Tu Xiao thinks, Jiu is really going to propose to me in a grand way today. But then she notices that the girl playing the piano walks toward another couple. After that, when Tu Xiao is eating cake, she starts looking for a ring in it because she thinks Jiu has placed a ring in the cake to propose. Jiu also notices her actions and understands what Tu Xiao is thinking. In the next scene, both are walking home when, as soon as New Year starts, fireworks burst in the sky. Jiu says to her, "I love you," but due to the fireworks, Tu Xiao doesn't hear anything. So Jiu says again in her ear, "I love you," and starts kissing her. Tu Xiao happily replies, "I love you too." Hearing this, Jiu also becomes very happy, as if his dream has come true. The next day, when Tu Xiao is at the office, she sees her result and becomes very happy. She tells everyone, "I passed." So all her friends also become very happy. But Gang Nian starts feeling very jealous, seeing everyone caring so much for Tu Xiao. After this, Jiu messages Tu Xiao and calls her to the office terrace, where he congratulates her, saying, "Congratulations," and is about to kiss her, but Tu Xiao stops him and kisses him on the cheek herself, then walks away. In the next scene, at home, Tu Xiao is taking out all her bras and folding them. Just then, Jiu comes in with milk for her. Seeing him, Tu Xiao quickly hides the bras behind her and tries to send him away by making an excuse. But he is not leaving and sees that Tu Xiao is holding something in her hand. So he comes close to her on the pretense of kissing and quickly grabs her hand to see what she's hiding behind. As soon as he realizes that it's a bra, he also becomes embarrassed and leaves the room. In the next scene, due to office work, Tu Xiao has to go on a trip with Jing and Fang, where she misses Jiu very much. That's why, at night, she is sitting sadly outside the hotel. Just then, she hears someone calling her name, and when she looks, she sees Jiu standing there. So she immediately hugs him. Then she gets a call from Jing, due to which she has to leave. But at night, after Jing falls asleep, Tu Xiao goes to Jiu's room and starts directly kissing him. And then they both romance. The next day, Tu Xiao is hiding the love bite on her neck using makeup. Just then, Jing comes in, so Tu Xiao hides under the blanket. Seeing her like that, Jing says, "What's this? You're still sleeping? Come on, we all have to leave now." So Tu Xiao tells her, "I'll be there in 5 minutes." After that, when everyone is returning, Tu Xiao notices that Jiu is feeling quite weak, so she quickly asks him, "What happened? Are you okay?" Jiu says, "Nothing. I think I'm just tired because of last night." Hearing this, Tu Xiao blushes a lot and says, "You're unwell and still you're joking?" In the next scene, after returning from the trip, Fang goes to drop Jing at her house. Then he notices that Jing is looking a little sad, so he asks her the reason. Then she says, "Actually, my stomach is hurting, so now I have to go to my house and rest." So Fang starts showing concern for her, upon which Jing says, "We both are not even such good friends that you are showing so much concern. I will go to my room alone. I don't need your help at all." After this, Fang, saying, "Okay," to her, while leaving from there, thinks, "How rude Jing is. I was only trying to help her, but she told me off instead." On the other hand, Ling Wei has brought Chiu to meet her dad, and poor Chiu is feeling very nervous. And when Ling Wei's dad comes, at first, he's very happy to see Chiu, but when he finds out that Chiu does a driver's job, he gets angry and says, "First, go and find a good and stable job, then pursue a relationship with my daughter." Hearing this, Chiu becomes very sad, and Ling Wei is feeling very angry at her dad. So Chiu explains to her, "You shouldn't be angry at your dad. He loves you very much. That's why he's worried about you, and that's why he did this. Anyway, I am also looking for a stable job, and along with that, I am also doing my civil studies. So it's possible I might get selected in that." Upon which Ling Wei supports him. The next day, in the office, when Tu Xiao is doing her work, Fang's gaze falls on her neck, so he asks her, "Why have you put a bandage on your neck?" Then Tu Xiao gets very nervous. Just then, Jiu also comes there and, diverting Fang's attention, tells him, "Go do some work." After this, Fang notices that Jing's stomach is still hurting, so he makes coffee, goes to Tu Xiao, and while giving her the coffee says, "Please give this to Jing. I think her health isn't good." Hearing this, Tu Xiao thinks, "Oh, so he's worried about Jing." After this, Tu Xiao goes and gives the coffee to Jing and says, "Fang sent this for you." And when Jing tastes the coffee, she becomes happy. And after this, Tu Xiao meets Ling Wei, where Ling Wei says to her, "After getting close to Jiu, you are glowing even more. And then there's me, whom no one cares about." So Tu Xiao asks her, "Why? What happened? Are you not satisfied with Chiu?" So Ling Wei says, "No, dear, it's nothing like that. That poor fellow is preparing for his exam, for which he studies day and night. I am talking about my father, who didn't understand my feelings and rejected Chiu, telling him to find a good and stable job." Upon which Tu Xiao says, "Don't worry, Chiu will make everything right one day, and he will also find a good job." After this, Tu Xiao asks her, "When is Chiu's exam?" So Ling Wei says, "I had completely forgotten. His exam is today." After this, they both together pray for Chiu to have a good exam. In the next scene, when Jiu and Tu Xiao are going home together from the office, Chiu appears on the way and sees them both together. After this, the three of them call Ling Wei to a restaurant, and all four go to have dinner, where Ling Wei says, "I hadn't told Jiu about your relationship, but now, because of you two, Jiu also knows about your relationship, but I can guarantee this much, Jiu will not tell anyone about you two." After this, Jiu tells them all, "My exam went very well, and I am sure that I will pass." And then all four of them enjoy a lot. After this, when Tu Xiao and Jiu come home, they are both sitting together and talking, upon which Tu Xiao says, "When I become a regular employee in the office, then my income will double, and then I will take both our parents on a nice trip." On the other hand, Jiu's mom is telling Tu Xiao's mom, "Because of my husband's death, I had become very sad, and my health had also deteriorated a lot." Due to which Jiu had taken all the responsibility on himself, and he also didn't remain that happy. But ever since Tu Xiao has come into his life, he stays very happy, and seeing him gives me a lot of peace. After this, she calls them both and gives them a ring which she had for Jiu and his bride. And then she says to Jiu, "I had told you in the hospital to give that ring to my daughter-in-law, but you didn't. So today, you both exchange rings in front of me." And then they both exchange rings in front of Mom. Then Mom says, "I am very happy today, and now, even if something happens to me, I will have no regrets in my life." After this, Tu Xiao and Yu go to their room, where Tu Xiao says, after wearing this ring, I already feel like we both are married. And then she asks, look, the mark on my neck is gone, right? Then Yu starts kissing her again. On the other hand, during office lunch, Jing is sitting alone and eating. Then Fang goes and sits next to her and asks her, why are you always alone? If you have any problem, please, you can share it with me. So Jing, showing her phone, says, look, I am looking at my brother. So how am I alone? These two are talking. Just then, other employees sitting there ask Fang, why do you always worry so much about Jing? Do you like her? So Fang says, yes, waking up, being awake, sleeping, I only keep thinking about Jing. Hearing this, Jing and the other people start laughing because they think that Fang is joking, but Fang has actually started liking Jing for real. After this, Tu Xiao is feeling very sad because she has not yet become a permanent employee. Then Gang Nian, instead of consoling her, starts saying to her, even after so many days, if you haven't been able to become a permanent employee here, then sorry, but you are not capable of working in this department. Hearing this, Tu Xiao becomes even sadder. In the next scene, Fang needs some documents from Jing, so he goes to her house. And after ringing the doorbell, he starts spraying perfume on his shirt. And just then, Jing suddenly opens the door, and seeing him like that, starts smiling and then asks him, come inside the house. After this, Fang, seeing her house in such a messy state, first tries to control himself, but then stands up and starts picking up the clothes lying on the couch. Jing also sees him doing all this, so he says, I am just putting these out for washing, because I absolutely do not like messiness. Seeing this, Jing also starts getting a little impressed by him. After this, when she is explaining about the documents, Fang, instead of understanding that, is looking at her very lovingly and says, oh man, I've really fallen in love with her. On the other hand, when Tu Xiao goes to her home, she is still very, very sad, so Yu explains to her, don't worry, I have full faith in you. You will definitely prove your capability in the office soon. So Tu Xiao says, whenever I am about to become a permanent employee, due to connections, I get left behind every time. Man, how long will this go on? So Yu says, soon, everything will be all right. In the next scene, Chiu calls Ling Wei and tells her, I have passed the civil exam, and now I have to prepare for the physical exam. So now I will also have to focus on workouts. Hearing this, Ling Wei becomes very, very happy. On the other hand, Yu finds out that his mom's health has worsened even more, and because of this, Yu breaks down completely. Therefore, he says to the doctor, please give my mom the best possible treatment so that my mom gets well as soon as possible. So the doctor says, don't worry, we will try our best from our side. And when Tu Xiao finds out about this, she immediately goes to the hospital, and Jiyu's mom says to her, child, I am perfectly fine. You shouldn't have left your work like this and come here. So Tu Xiao says, my work is not more important than you. After this, when she meets Jiyu is very distressed, so Tu Xiao hugs him. The next day, everyone from the office comes to see Jiyu's mom in the hospital, where Tu Xiao had already told Jiyu's mom, office romance is absolutely not allowed in our office, so we haven't told anyone about our relationship yet. Upon which, Jiyu's mom handles the situation in front of all the employees and doesn't let them find out about the relationship. But Jing overhears two nurses talking about Jiyu and Tu Xiao's relationship, so she finds out everything. So she is very, very surprised but doesn't say anything to anyone and leaves from there. And on the other hand, Gang Nian is busy trying to impress Jiyu's mom so that she starts seeing her as her daughter-in-law, but mom is very, very intelligent, so Gang Nian's intentions are clearly visible to her. After this, when everyone leaves the hospital, Tu Xiao says to mom, thank you. Mom's report comes. Then the doctor says to Jiyu, by God's grace, your mom is now better than before, and now you can take her home. Hearing this, Jiyu and Tu Xiao become very happy, and they take her home with them. The next day, when Jiyu is in the office, Gang Nian comes and starts talking to him. I want to go to your house daily and take care of your mom. Upon which Jiyu refuses her. So Gang Nian says angrily, how can you say no to me? You know I like you, right? So Jiyu says, no, I don't know anything. But you should know this much. I like someone else, and no one can take her place in my life. Hearing this, Gang Nian gets angry and leaves from there, and Tu Xiao is secretly listening to their conversation, so she becomes very happy hearing Jiyu's reply. In the next scene, Tu Xiao takes Jiyu's mom to the hospital for a checkup, where she gets a call from Jiyu, so she goes to talk to him and explains to him, don't worry, it's a small checkup. Your mom is perfectly fine. After this, as soon as she goes inside the hospital, doctors and nurses are standing there in a crowd, and then she finds out that Jiyu's mom has suddenly died. Seeing this, she breaks down completely and starts crying a lot. And then her parents also arrive there, so Xiao starts crying even more and says, "Now what answer will I give to Jiu that I couldn't take care of his mom?" So her parents start consoling her. Just then, Jiu also arrives there, so Xiao quickly goes and hugs him and says, "Sorry," to him. But Jiu says to her, "Why are you saying sorry? It's not your fault at all. You took very good care of my mom." And saying this, he starts crying. After that, when his mom's farewell takes place, everyone from the office comes there and tells Jiu, "Take care of yourself." After this, Xiao is very sad. So Jing is consoling her. Then Xiao tells her about her and Jiu's relationship. So Jing says, "You don't need to feel guilty, Mom, because I already knew this." After this, Jing is also very sad because when she was young, her parents had also died, due to which she had become very lonely. And that's why she always remains so sad. And when Fang finds out about this, he explains to her, "You are not alone. I am with you. So if there is any problem, please call me." Hearing this, Jing thinks, "How much I keep scolding this poor guy, yet he always cares for me so much." So feelings for Fang start developing in her heart too. In the next scene when Jiu goes home, Xiao has made dumplings for him just like his mom used to make. Eating them, he starts crying a lot and starts remembering his mom. So Xiao lovingly comforts him. The next day, when Xiao is in the office, she receives a message from the president about becoming a permanent employee. Seeing this, she becomes very happy. And when she tells her friends about this, everyone says, "Congratulations." On the other hand, Chiu has now also gotten a government job in the police, because of which Ling Wei is very happy and tells her dad about him, so her dad also agrees to this relationship. In the next scene, Jiu's and Xiao's parents are very happy seeing Xiao's permanent employee ID card. Upon which Xiao also gets emotional and thinks, "Now we can tell everyone in our office about our relationship and get married soon." In the next scene, Jing calls Fang, so he understands that she has drunk a lot. Therefore, he immediately goes to her house and starts taking care of her. Then Jing pulls him towards her and starts kissing him and confesses her feelings to him and says, "I always stay away from you because if we ever break up, we won't even be able to remain friends." Hearing this, Fang also understands her point, and he also confesses his feelings to her and says, "Our breakup will never happen." After this, Jing starts kissing him again from the beginning and starts unbuttoning his shirt, but after unbuttoning half the buttons, she falls asleep. So Fang says, Hey, just this much?" And then he puts her to sleep in her room and leaves from there. The next day, when Fang goes to the office, he first goes to Jing and asks her, "Do you remember anything about last night?" So Jing says to him, "I don't remember anything at all. What happened yesterday?" So Fang gets frustrated and leaves from there. Then Jing starts smiling because she remembers everything, and she is just teasing Fang. In the next scene, Gang Neon finds out about Jiu and Xiao's relationship. So she angrily goes to Jiu's cabin and says bad things to him, and also says, "You will not benefit at all from being with that girl. If you are in a relationship with me, it will be very good for your career, and I will talk to my father about a job for you in a higher department than this." Hearing this, Jiu scolds her a lot and says, "This is the last time I am tolerating you. Next time, if you do any such thing, no one will be worse than me." So Gang Neon gets even angrier and leaves from there, slamming the door loudly. On the other hand, Jing and Fang are both spending quality time alone because now both have accepted that they like each other. Now we see a scene from the next month. It is Xiao's birthday, so everyone plans a trip for her birthday and says, "We will celebrate your birthday right there." And when these people are on the bus, everyone is very happy, but Jing is feeling like vomiting. So as soon as she goes to the hotel, she does a pregnancy test, the result of which comes positive. So seeing this, she becomes very sad. But still, she comes out smiling because Xiao's birthday party is going on outside. After this, Jiu takes Xiao aside alone, wishes her happy birthday, and kisses her. And the next morning, when Xiao wakes up in the hotel, Jiu gives her a watch as her birthday gift. Then Xiao also gives him a watch. Seeing it, Jiu says, "Wow, this is very beautiful. And the watch I gave you? This is matching it exactly, as if it's a couple watch." In the next scene, Gang Nian, after going to Jiu's office while giving him her resignation letter, says, "I have now understood that you can never be mine. So I have decided that I will never come between you and Xiao. I love you. That's why I behaved a little rudely with you. Please, forgive me for that." Then Jiu tells her, "It's okay. You take care of yourself." In the next scene, an employee is blaming Jing, saying, "Your affair is going on with my husband." Just then, Fang comes there and starts scolding that employee. Then she asks, "Why are you taking Jing's side so much? Are you her boyfriend?" Then Fang says, "Yes," in front of everyone. Hearing this, everyone is very surprised, because office romance is banned there. Therefore, Fang knows, now the president will transfer me from the job. So he himself resigns from the job and takes a transfer to another department, and Jing still works there and starts working as the head of the office like before. After this, Jing calls Fang to meet alone, and there she tells him, "I am pregnant." Hearing this, Fang becomes very happy. Then Jing says, "I was not going to tell you about this, but the way you took my side just now, I felt very, very secure. So I have decided that we will now try to take this relationship forward." Hearing this, Fang becomes quite emotional, and he proposes to her for marriage. After this, they both hug each other. And then when these two, after registering their marriage, are putting their photo on the wall, then Jing says, "Jiyu and Tu Xiao's marriage photo will also be put up exactly like this." Hearing this, Fang understands those two are dating each other, so he is very happy. In the next scene, the president finds out about Jiyu and Tu Xiao's relationship because someone had clicked and uploaded photos of them both. So he, getting angry, transfers Jiyu to another department, and Tu Xiao, who has now become a permanent employee, therefore she works in this same department. After this, it is Jiyu's last day in that department today, so he comes to meet everyone. Then Tu Xiao becomes very emotional, because now where his transfer is happening, it is a 2-hour journey from here, so now they both will not get much time to spend together. But still, Tu Xiao, smiling, says, "It's okay, still, I will support you." Next day, when Jiyu goes to work, then he has a lot of work there, therefore he gets late in coming home. And when he comes home, then he sees that Tu Xiao, while waiting for him, falls asleep on the couch itself. Therefore, Jiyu feels very bad for her, and then he decides, no matter how much hard work I have to do, I will get a transfer back to this city as soon as possible. Therefore, he starts working very, very hard, and after working day and night, finally, after 6 months, his transfer to the same city happens. But Tu Xiao and his department are different, therefore they both work in different offices, and now Jiyu gets Fang also transferred with him to his office. And when Tu Xiao and Jing come to know this thing, then they become very, very happy. In the next scene, Jiyu decides to propose to Tu Xiao for marriage. Therefore, he takes her to the roof of his high school, where he tells her, "I have loved you for a very long time." To which Tu Xiao says, "Yes, I know you have loved me for 1 year." Then Jiyu says, "No, I have loved you for 11 years, and in your memory only I had made that doll with my own hands." Hearing this, Tu Xiao becomes emotional and says, "Was that doll for me?" Then Jiyu says, "Yes, I had come to school to confess my feelings to you, but by then it was too late, and Lucy had proposed to you, therefore I sadly went abroad to complete my studies. And from there I used to follow your every post. Therefore, when I came to know that you had become single again, then I did not want to lose that opportunity, and then I came back here only for you." Hearing this, Tu Xiao becomes very, very happy, and then Jiyu says, "Now I cannot live a moment without you." Therefore, he immediately takes out a ring and proposes to her for marriage, to which Tu Xiao happily says yes to him. Next day, these two go to get their marriage registered, where these two again happily get photos taken for the marriage certificate, and then, with their marriage certificate, both take a selfie. After this, Tu Xiao, coming to her home, tells her parents, "Sorry, we both lied to you that we had already gotten our marriage registered, but due to some problems that could not happen, and we both have gotten the marriage registered today itself." Hearing this, her mom gets angry, and then Tu Xiao tries to pacify her, but she does not agree. Then her dad says, "I know how your mom will agree." After this, he tells those two, "Marry officially," to which they both say, "Yes." Then Tu Xiao's mom also agrees. Next day, after officially marrying, they both are getting their photos clicked, and then they send those photos to their parents. Then Tu Xiao's mom-dad, seeing the photos, become quite emotional. After this, a scene from 1 year later is shown to us where Tu Xiao is working very well in her office. Just then, she receives Jiyu's message, so she immediately goes near the sea to meet him, where the sunset is looking very lovely, and Jiyu wishes her happy wedding anniversary. And then both spend quite good quality time with each other, and both are very, very happy with each other. And with this drama's happy ending happens.